Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again. And for this video, this was actually a Patreon request. I got a question from one of my patrons, and he said that it seems like the people around him are stealing his vibe or stealing his energy. And we're not talking about through sex, we're talking about just hanging around certain people, and he feels like they are taking his glow, mimicking all his moves. You know what I'm saying? And I told you guys, I think I did a video a couple months ago about how this is the time right now where you got to be doing your shadow work, because there's a lot of things that's going to be coming to the surface, and the majority of people are going to be put into a dark place because they didn't want to take the time to do their shadow work. So how that plays into this is you're going to have people that's going to be reaching out and trying to cling on to that light. For the ones who have been doing shadow work and your vibration is rising and your spirit is getting lighter, you're going to have people trying to reach up and trying to rise up with you, right? You got to protect your energy. This ain't the time to try to be saving people. You save people through your actions. You lead by example. You shine your light, and people will follow that. They will look up to you, you know what I'm saying? And they will figure it out their own way. But don't try to force anybody to change. Don't try to force information on anybody. It's too late for that. You got to protect yourself. Like my guy said, it's going to be people that's going to come around you, and they're going to seem like, they're your friend, but really they're just trying to get close to you so they can get to know you and steal your glow. You can lose your energy through other means besides SEX, sacred energy exchange. That's not the only way you can lose your energy. You can lose your energy just by being around somebody, just by having conversation, just by thinking about somebody. Remember, when you're around people, we all have an aura field, right? An electromagnetic body. So this is my body, and then around this body, there's a force field that radiates, right? It creates a perimeter. So everybody has this. So when you walk around people, your aura fields, they come in contact and they overlap each other, almost like a Venn diagram. Y'all know those circles where they draw the circle and then the circles overlap each other. They all have their own attributes, and then in the middle, they share the same attributes, right? The same thing with people. You got to make sure that your circle, the people that you're around, you're not the only one that's adding your attributes to the circle, to the intersection where y'all overlap. You got to make sure everybody that you're around is playing some type of part. They're putting some type of energy in that intersection. Because if you're the only one that's putting your attributes in that intersection and everybody else is just taking what you got, feeding off of you, you need to pull away. You got to pull out. There's nothing wrong with helping people. There's nothing wrong with that. But the exchange has to be mutual. You can tell a person who's just trying to leech off of you and a person who's really trying to grow and become better. You can't be fooled by the physical, what people say, how they look, all these things. This is spiritual warfare. You got to pay attention to the little things, the small details. Just even in a conversation, pay attention to how a conversation plays out. For example, you might ask somebody, how you doing, and they'll tell you how they're doing. They'll give you, conversation, blah, blah, blah. But then they leave it at that. They don't bounce that question back at you. If that tends to happen every time you're talking to this person or people, like they never bounce the conversation back to you or they never direct the energy back towards you, then that person is a vampire. They're just trying to drain your energy, right? By unloading all of their worries and their stress on you. But then when it comes time for you to tell your story, they don't want to hear it, or they don't even ask or try to ask about your story. Pay attention to that. Little things like that let you know how people are and what their true intentions are. Protect your energy out here. You got to keep your vibration protected because, like I say, man, right now everything's being pulled out to the surface. Everything's being pulled out to the surface, and everybody's true colors are showing right now. People are going to be trying to gravitate and hold on to your light, your energy. A lot of people can't be alone. They can't work on themselves. They can't give up their old self to become better. Some people don't want to do that. So they're going to suffer. And this is going to make them turn into vampires and leeches. Just trying to suck off that light, that energy. You see this sign behind me? You got to retain. Learn to retain. I'm not just talking about sex, your seed, holding on to your seed. I'm talking about everything. Your energy, your whole being. You got to be able to retain, absorb, and hold on to that. You can't let nobody take that away from you, right? You're not going to let nobody just come and take your money from you. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing with your energy. You got to make sure that it is in a safe place. You got to make sure that it's protected. And you're not just giving it out to everybody. Everybody don't need conversation. Everybody don't deserve to be in your presence. And that's not egotistical. That's just talking from a realistic standpoint. Everybody don't deserve to be next to you. Everybody's not meant to be in your presence. You know, it might sound harsh, but it's true. I know a lot of empaths, that's hard for you to do because you want to help people and you want to, you know, it's just innate in you. It's in your essence to just go out and try to help another person. But right now, you know, it's a time where you got to just let people come to you. Right? Because just like, you know, a lamp at nighttime, that light is going to attract people towards you. You ain't got to go and expose your light to nobody. You just do what you do, shine your light, and people are going to be attracted to that. They're going to be drawn to that. And that's all you can do nowadays. You got to realize that some people, they want to steal your vibe. They want to be like you. So they'll get around you, and just by them being in your presence, they're draining your energy from you. Next thing you know, you seeing them, they trying to do the same thing that you do. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's nothing wrong with inspiring somebody. I'm not saying that. You can inspire and motivate. But it's a difference when somebody's trying to literally plagiarize your energy and your glow. You got to be mindful of who you're around. This ain't 2019 no more. There's a lot of things that's happened, you know, since then. So right now in this day and time, you got to really be, you know, cautious of who you're around. Be cautious of the people that you come in contact with, you talk to. You telling people your ideas. You telling people, you know, your next moves. Be careful with all that. Because people's true colors is coming out right now. And, you know, you might get ripped. You might get plagiarized. Next thing you know, somebody done stole your energy, stole your idea. Hey, copy and paste. That's the generation we in, copy and paste. But just know that no matter how much somebody tries to copy you, they can never be you. Right? These people can never be you. They can only imitate you. Because remember, this is a soul. You have a soul purpose. You have a solar presence that's unique to anybody on this planet. There's billions of people on this planet, but there's only one you. So it don't matter how much somebody tries to copy you, they can never be you. But what they can do is they can take your energy and have a carbon copy of you for a brief moment. When you feel that happening, you need to pull out, right? Keep your circle tight. You know, if you got a lot of goods in your circle, in your energy, make sure you retain it. And you making wise choices and choosing who deserves your energy, who doesn't, who deserves your attention, who doesn't. Because I'm telling you, man, you don't want nobody trying to pull you down. You're in a good space right now. You know, if you've been working on yourself, you know, we all got shadow work. I've been doing my little shadow work too. Little things coming up here and there. But as I progress through my journey and I'm passing the test, you know, uncovering this shadow that's deep down inside and dealing with it, I feel my spirit growing lighter and lighter. And you know, the energy is definitely starting to show from the hard work. Don't let these people in your circle, man. You know, let them deal with themselves, because that's what they should have did anyway. People should have been doing their shadow work. People should have been figuring out who they are. But no, everybody still want to be out, you know, partying and acting like nothing's happening right now. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, you can have fun. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be stressed out. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But like I said, you still got to be aware, and you still got to know what's going on. Some people don't know what's going on, and they don't care to know. They just act like everything's going back to normal, and it's never going back to normal because it's done. It's over. So by you knowing that, you got to be extra careful. Extra careful, because everybody is not on the same page. Everybody is not enlightened like you think they are. There's literally walking zombies out here now, especially now. Especially now. Soulless beings. You know what I'm saying? And they want to come near you to try to get that jump start. You know, you got dead batteries walking around. Dead batteries, and they're going to come to you to get a jump because you full of life. You full of electricity. Watch out for that. Let them sit on the side of the road. Let them find that inner charge. They should be doing that anyway. So if you haven't been working on yourself, and if you stumbled upon this video, you need to take your butt home, on a couch or a quiet place, go out into nature, and you need to figure out what you need to change about yourself, what you need to uncover that you've been holding on to for a long time. We all going through it. You got to do the work. If you want your energy to rise up, you got to do the work. All right? Retain Gang. This your boy Tay. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section what y'all thought about this video or what y'all would like me to talk about next. Y'all have a beautiful day, man. And I'm out.